what did the way the team played, in addition to the outcomes, mean to you in terms of the progress of this program? Part of the process, as you've called it.
No, I think it showed a lot of maturity. You know, we've talked about finishing 4-minute segments and finishing the half, and I thought we really did an excellent job of that. This wasn't the first game that we got off to a good start, but it was the first game that we got off to a good start and carried that momentum through the entire first half. And that's a sign of maturity and a sign of growing, and something I was very happy about.
Coach, you said after Cleveland State's, or the win on Thursday against Cleveland State, that you guys get a lot of big leads early, and then seem to squander them a little bit. On Saturday, it didn't seem like that. You guys got a big lead early, you kept the big lead. So is you guys anything changed during practice on Friday, or?
That was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was good coaching. No, I just think it's. I really just think it's maturity. I think it's, you know, we're learning daily. You know, this is a team that last year rarely had a big lead. You know, and just learning how to approach that and learning how to value possessions and playing with intensity and the importance of each possession, regardless if you're winning by 2 or 10 or whatever the score might be. And again, I think it takes a mature individual to have that same approach, even when realistically maybe you don't have to play quite as hard to win, but playing that way because that's the right way to play basketball.
Do you see this an emergence of a little bit of a killer instinct, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's you know, just being in that position more than once in your entire life and having an idea of what to do with it and how to continue to attack.
Bob, I know Melissa said you told them they're not playing their best basketball. What? I mean, how can you get better? I mean,
that was one game. That was. I think you get better by doing it again and again and again and again. You know, we played maybe the best game that we played since I've been here. But that was one game on a Saturday afternoon. I think the challenge then is to do it again on Thursday and Sunday or whatever days we happen to play this week. And again, if you want to get particular about that game, we turned the ball over way too much. I mean, our turnovers the last 3 games have been ridiculous. We're throwing it all over the gym. So those are things that we could clearly do better. We still haven't shot the ball particularly well. I think that's something that we could do better. We missed some free throws. We missed some open threes. We had a couple miscommunications defensively. You know, so the nature of our game is there's always things to improve on. And you know, I think the message is that this was great. This was a lot of fun, but this is over, and we got to go play again on Thursday. And really, UIC could care less about the score of our game on Saturday afternoon. That we're going to get a good effort from them in their gym, and we've got to be ready to go.
did you guys practice already today?
We did not. We practiced last night. We have off today.
Can you sense some momentum though building a little bit? I mean, with 2 great wins.
I thought we had a great practice last night. I thought the approach was really good. It was a no nonsensical approach. Had a good weightlifting session. Got in the gym, worked on some things, and I thought we got better yesterday. And we'll start. We got 2 more before we play UIC.
How important is it to cut down on those turnovers, especially when you start playing some of the top tier teams in the league?
Incredibly important. Yeah, I think you're right on it. You can't beat really good teams with turning the ball over as often as we're doing it. And that's something that we've addressed and we've got to take more seriously. And our next step to get better is to play a game with fewer turnovers.
You address the challenges of UIC.
Yeah, UIC is incredibly athletic. They're gonna, like Melissa said, they're gonna try to beat us off the dribble. She's gonna be vitally important to us defensively, being able to guard. I thought she did a great job on Saturday, guarding the ball as she has all year. And we're gonna need a team effort to try to slow them down. Then defensively, they're a team that likes to trap and run around, and they'll take some chances and make plays, and you got to really be careful with the basketball. And these turnovers could really come back to haunt us Thursday if we can't do a better job of taking care of the basketball.
Well, not that you look at the standings, maybe your SID does, but
He's not here today.
as you look at the standings, I mean, there's Green Bay, then you guys are right underneath them. I mean, what's that mean? I mean, it's been a while since you saw Youngstown State in that 2 slot.
No, I've never seen it, actually. It's been a while since you've seen them there. I've never seen them there. It's nice. It was cool. we've got work to do if we want to stay there. Hopefully we like it. Hopefully it's a place that our players want to be, and we'll still work hard to stay there. But as you know, it's 5 games in, and there's a long way to go. So we'll continue to try to work to stay in that position, and hopefully one day move up a spot.
Like you said, your girls, you guys have never been here before. How difficult is it to stay up on top and just keep on winning when a lot of teams are now looking at you guys?
Well, I think we've been through this a little bit this season, where you guys came in at the end of our non-conference schedule and told us how good we were, and we promptly went out and played terrible. So we've been through this, and hopefully we've learned from it. That's why you play a non-conference schedule, and that's hopefully part of the process of learning that you've got to come to work every day. And we'll see. We'll find out this weekend what kind of effort we get. But I'm excited about where we're at and the potential where we can go.
Coach, you talk about players and their maturity and everything along those lines. And with you guys, with the winning record, how have you been handling this situation?
I don't know. I thought about me, really. I imagine I'm probably more pleasant to be around than I was last year at this time. Should have asked Melissa that question before she left. It's the same old, same old. We got practice. I don't think if we win or lose, I try to come in with the same mindset that we've got to get better. I think they're just as likely to get yelled at after a win as they are a loss. They probably are less likely to get applauded after a loss, because the whole message that we've sent is that losing is unacceptable. But there's a process of working hard and doing things the right way, and we talk about things that we can do to get better. We look at those whether we win or lose, and we break down the tape and see what did we do well, what didn't we do well, and try to fix the things that we didn't do well.